Hi there, Vladimir here, with another video about how to learn English. Who are the best teachers on YouTube and internet in general? There are so many of them, or dare I say, so many of us. People calling themselves English teacher, coach, instructor, guide, specialist, expert, the first, number one, the best. So many to choose from. Everybody selling their online course. I made a video to help you choose. 2 questions video. This video is about my favorite online teachers of English. They taught me about 80% of what I know in terms of vocabulary and grammar. Here they are. Here are my favorite online teachers of English. Jack, George and Brad, Tom and Leo, Bob and Bob.
Thank you all.
So many of them. One of my favorite teachers is a guy by the name of Quentin. Taught me a lot of
sign on the front of my house that said did.
For my presentation English, I have to thank this amazing teacher. He taught me so much about the art of giving presentations.
And boy, have we patented it.
You can find his free lessons on YouTube. Other teachers I learned a lot from, you can find here. And believe it or not, their lessons are free of charge, with transcripts and everything. For advanced learners of English, I would recommend Ricky, Chris, Jerry, and Louis. So many of them. I can't list them all. Special thanks to Joe, Jimmy, and Howard. Those are some of my listening coaches, guides, teachers. For my reading, which is even more important, my reading instructors, coaches, and teachers are the BBC, CNN, Japan Times, The Economist, Wikipedia, to name but a few. And what all those teachers have in common is that they don't charge for their lessons. But I left the best for last. My favorite online teachers of English are these 2 guys, Cambridge and Longman. By far the best teachers of English on the internet. And believe it or not, their invaluable grammar and pronunciation lessons are completely free. All you need is internet. These are my English teachers. They taught me almost everything I know in terms of vocabulary and grammar. Speaking of grammar, I do need to thank those are my teachers. And dare I say, everybody who has ever mastered English learned from the same teachers. Let me let you in on a secret. No one has ever learned a foreign language watching YouTube videos of people calling themselves language teachers. The problem with those you call English teachers is that their videos lack context. A situation with a beginning, middle, and end. A story. Context is essential. You can't remember without context. Why does a video giving a list of arbitrary expressions have over 11 million views? There is no context. No one can remember that many expressions. My teachers provide context. Why, where, and with whom you can use a certain expression. One at a time. Why does a video of a person pronouncing a random list of words have 3.5 million views? 10 words. We fixed those. What about the remaining 10,000, 100,000 words? Are they pronounced correctly? Or are there going to be another 1,000, 10,000 videos for you to watch? You have Cambridge and Longman for that, people. Free online dictionaries with example sentences. Teaching a language is not about being a human dictionary. And what about me? My opinion of me. Every YouTube video I upload is designed to wean you off YouTube videos of people calling themselves language teachers. I try to convince you to stop watching videos of people calling themselves teachers. Most of whom have not mastered the foreign language themselves. Stop watching videos of talking heads, but instead watch movie scenes, TED Talks, podcasts, and read. Read books, online articles, blogs. Read. Reading is more important than listening. Stop watching and start reading. And I suggest you start with my book, Virtually Native. A book that will give you a tried and tested method for learning English. Teach you how to use monolingual learners' dictionaries, how to practice your pronunciation, how to remember vocabulary and grammar, how to use movies to learn English. My book is available on Amazon and virtuallynative.com.